All right, welcome back, guys. This is the GSL Code S quarterfinals. I am Doa.
And I am Wolf.
Wow, you like howled that like a wolf.
Wow. We've got MMA versus Oz. They're tied up, but this is only the calm before the storm, Doa.
You're like scaring me right now. I'm like worried that if I ran away, you would like bite my calf and then I would like fall over and you'd like tear out my throat or something like that.
Yeah, man, that's what would happen.
Wow.
Don't run away from me. You have to stay here and cast with me all night.
I will out of fear now.
All right, well, these players are ready. The map is loading. We're probably going to have Command Center first versus Nexus first on this macro-oriented map.
Oh, really? You want to put, I don't know, like a kimbap down on that one?
I want to put some Scooby snacks on that. No, Doa. Here we go.
Well. Oh, making Wolf spit out his pop here. All right, the bottom left part of the map is our Terran player who tied things up last game. Stop ruining esports, Wolf. It's
Slayers MMA.
Oh, big contingent of MMA fans here.
Yeah.
Yep, a lot of foreign fans as well.
Look at that crowd.
Behold the fans. And up at the top left part of the map is our other player from the team FXO. He is known as Mr. Doctor, the wonderful. Wow, he is. He's got a long intro and a short name, Wolf, but he is ready to play a long game.
Well, you know what's weird?
What's that?
Okay, two things a little bit weird about what's happening in this game so far. MMA went gas first on Calm Before the Storm.
Oh, okay.
And Oz is actually going to go Nexus first. You know, I joked though, we're going to see Nexus first versus Command Center first. Oz likes to, on this map, make a gateway kind of in the middle of the map and put pressure on because people like to do that so often.
Right, right.
But he's not doing that. He's actually going to go and do the Nexus first. He's also, if he wants to, is going to be able to come in here and scout the gas first. MMA taking a lot of damage on that SCV.
Yeah, has to run. He's going to be just fine. He's like, tag. The other SCV comes in because all SCVs are like former professional wrestlers.
I'm not sure if Oz is quite. I mean, he's in here at the timing. We're not 100% sure if he's possibly nervous. He might not know it's gas first because of the timing he came in there. If he really thinks about it, the barrack should be done by now. Should be.
Right. Well, did he click on the gas? I didn't see.
He didn't. He only saw the gas. He did not even get close enough to it to see. So
why would you not click on the gas?
He may not really know what's going on here. He may think there's a second barracks in the middle of the map, and then he cut SCVs. It's not 100% certain what he's seeing.
SCV's back for revenge.
A ring around the tower there in the middle.
Yep.
Duck probe.
Duck probe. Thought he was like another scary professional wrestler person. He's like, do you smell what the mineral is cooking? It's like on Earth they have the rock. In space they have the mineral.
Oz, I think, knows what's going on. He adds a second gateway before his core, makes his core at the top of his ramp.
Yeah.
To help wall if he needs to wall off against potential Hellions. Speaking of Hellions, one Hellion started now. MMA going to clean up this probe from the middle of the map.
Yeah, so this is going to be interesting to see if Oz can hold this off. He's being really active with that scouting probe too, well before it died anyway.
He tried to do the best he could.
Yeah, but I mean, my point was that he's been doing a good job of keeping an eye on what MMA is doing as best he can, you know? Very true. Yeah.
MMA sending his first Hellion now to do some harassment.
Yeah, as well as 3 Marines.
Very true.
This could get a little bit awkward. First Zealot is getting Chrono boosted out right now, so looks like it should get there in time. Might still need to pull a probe or two, though.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
Yeah.
First Stalker about to pop here. Zealot trying to get into position. He does.
Oh, the Hellion's in the base.
There's an SCV in there to repair it as well.
Yes, so. Oh, no. The Stalker comes out to go for the Hellion. The Zealot will be able to chase away the Marines. You can micro 3 Marines against 1 Zealot. It's very difficult. And MMA is good enough, especially with that Hellion.
A second Hellion arrives, and the SCV is still here to repair.
Nice.
So Oz isn't out of this yet.
No, yeah. MMA looks like he still wants to put a little bit of pressure on.
The medevac is out, though, coming across the map, and a command center going to be made at the back door for MMA.
That was actually the fastest medevac in the history of medevacs. That came out at 6 minutes, man.
That was a super fast medevac.
Really fast. Oh, pressuring the Stalkers. That is good.
Yeah, killing a Marine here. Nice micro on those Stalkers.
Yeah. Oh, did he see the medevac, too?
I do not believe he saw the medevac. No, now he's going to see it
now. Oh, yeah, he knows. Okay, so he's going to be able to get back and defend in time. The question is, will he be able to protect his ramp from the Hellions as well?
It's going to be tough. He needs to make a pylon. Oh, blocked the pylon. You guys didn't see it. He blocked the pylon with the Hellion. Now he's got Hellions in his main and his back.
The drop is taken care of in the natural, but he's got to pull probes to handle a Hellion, which is something you never want to do.
Look at that sick dodge with the probes, though.
Yeah, no kidding.
Now not controlling them quite as well, but...
Whoa. Whoa. Dodging most of it again. Still losing a good amount of probes here.
And more probes at the backdoor expansion being taken out. Oz taking a ton of damage here.
Wow, this is like the type of build that only MMA and a few other players could pull off. The multitasking it takes for something like this is so unbelievable.
This is a build that, you know, the likes of Boxer himself would have perhaps done.
Yeah, I would imagine. War Prism on the way now for Oz, so he's going to do a little bit of dropping of his own. A little bit of a bold move because he knows the starport is out, but he's correctly guessed that there's been no Vikings produced by MMA.
He's also walled off his front just to help deal with any more further shenanigans. Of course, MMA adding Tech Lab to Factory and Banshee or starport because he's going to follow this up with a tank Banshee attack. Perhaps actually no, removing those Tech Labs is going to use them for barracks. Interesting.
Huh, okay.
Sentry drop is going to commence here. That's, of course, the drop we all expected to see. You can force field the ramp, kill all the SCVs of the natural if you do it just right.
Yeah, it's become very, very popular in Korea in Protoss versus Terran. Good way to get back into the game as well after a little bit early loss there.
Oz ahead in workers, but a little bit behind in tech at this point.
Yeah.
Here comes the drop. There are no units down here, and he's going to be able to force field that ramp immediately.
Yeah, this could do some damage here.
Oh, it definitely will.
And he's just going to chase those SCVs around.
Well, the problem is if the SCVs hide over there, then the units on the high ground can kind of protect them. That Zealot not doing a whole lot. There he goes, microing it now, taking out several SCVs here.
Oh, but a drop in the main of Oz. He's got a couple Stalkers there to defend, so he should be okay.
Yeah, he's totally fine. But during that,
lose the War Prism.
Misses his force field.
Oh! Those sentries can't fly, unfortunately.
Well, he defended the drop, but missed that force field. Could have done a lot more damage. Right now, the worker count is 47 probes to 34 SCVs.
Ah, nice.
A fairly even game considering mules.
Yep, Oz doing what he can, though, to stay in it.
Yeah, and the drops will continue for MMA.
Well, here's the thing now is those drops are going to become less and less effective because now we're going to see Oz probably hang back, be a little bit more defensive, and work on those double upgrades.
Double upgrades coming out. He's got an observer on the way. Already has 2 observers out on the map to spot for drops.
MMA sees the Stalkers and turns around. So things are pretty even right now. Oh, MMA getting 2 engineering bays of his own. Yeah. I think we're going to see a lot more Terrans doing that lately. They know they've got to do something to keep up with the crazy fast upgrades that Protoss are getting these days. So I think we're going to see a lot more double engineering bay stuff.
I would completely agree. Oz making 4 pylons at once.
Wow.
Getting a lot of upgrades going now. He's got Blink on the way. That one you were talking about to finish here. But he does not have a lot of units right now, which is a little bit scary.
Yep.
Because he's now trying to take that 3rd Nexus. And if MMA gets wind of this, it's going to be so easy for him. He's already got drops out on the map to pressure the 3rd base and then drop into that backdoor expansion. He's got a better army. He could have just attacked at the front if he wants to. Oh, the Marine here in the middle. Well, hold that thought. A huge drop coming into the backdoor expansion. Hellion's going to kill probes.
Oh, that cannon will help so much, though, as well. Looks like Oz will lose a good amount of probes here, but could have been worse.
Force fielding, not the best choice there, considering that there were medevacs to lift. But
yeah, he doesn't get it.
Oz has Stalkers, though, on the other side of the map. He's probably going to catch that medevac. Oh, not quite. Just gonna miss it.
Man. Those are lucky medevacs. Medevacs are like in any of you repair, and the Marines and Marauders are like, no, not really.
I wasn't trained for this, yeah. I didn't have a very good SAT score. I can't fix this.
Marauder just like shoots a rocket and then cries a little bit. He's like, it's all I can do. I can't even shoot up.
He's like, you can't even shoot the rocket at the medevac either. Well, the SCVs back in the main base are going to repair these medevacs. He's sending them back now. Interestingly, MMA with a third command center at a hidden location, but this Telet sees it. Going to take out quite a few SCVs here, actually.
Oz having really good map awareness.
Really nice here by Oz. Going to even force the mules off the line. There's a lot of minerals going to be lost there. Even gets a Marine.
Wow. Yeah, you can see the power of those upgrades kicking in now. Of course, it is even now that MMA's 1-1 is just finished. But Oz already has 2-2, about a little over halfway done.
He's also got a Templar Archives on the way. Charge is a third of the way done. He does have Blink as well. He's going to have to be very careful with his Stalkers here in the middle of the map. Does not want them to be caught.
Yeah, this could be bad. He's not looking at his mini-map. Oh, blinking away.
Oh, that was a close call.
Yeah, that was just in time.
This is a close game, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, those Stalkers still aren't in the best position right now, honestly. Yeah, he's going to try to run him back to his base. He's going to poke in for just a second. Blink back again.
Here's the scariest moment for Oz. Well, he's going to try to...
Oh, no.
Wanted to try to blink through there, but could not.
Yeah.
MMA's got a fourth command center now up at his natural, if you will, and Oz cannot really take another base right now. It's going to be very difficult for him.
Yeah, MMA is actually starting to kind of run away with this game now.
I think so too. He's 20 supply up right now. He does not yet have the better upgrades, but Oz does have Storm. If he can use his upgrades and his Storm right when that finishes and hit a good timing where he can trade armies quite well, that's going to be the best he can hope for, I think.
Yeah, I'd agree. He's making a second War Prism as well, too, so he'll either use that to keep his Templars safe or he will continue with the harassment. But MMA is just expanding so aggressively here. Oh, catching some Stalkers as well.
2 Stalkers going down. A factory here spots the army. MMA may try to engage it.
Yeah, this could be bad. It's not a very big army by Oz right now.
No, it's not. He has very few Stalkers as well, so he doesn't have that extra ranged DPS to add to his army. With the amount of Zealots he has in his army, MMA can just kite them for almost forever. Now we're bringing a few more Stalkers to come and help out, but still his Stalker count not very high. He does have better upgrades for the time being.
Oh, assuming some Marauders ahead.
He couldn't catch them with Force Fields. Nope.
Oh. Doesn't do it.
Remember, he has a lot of Storms, but there are Ghosts. The Templar are clumped up here.
Yep. And he's got to be so careful. Oh! About half the Templar EMP'd, but some of them still do have energy for Storm.
I don't like that Oz is trying to engage up this ramp. There's got to be a better way to do this. He realizes it, pulls away.
Well, this is a very nervous move by Oz to try to do something like that. You can tell he feels like he needs to do something. He needs to make something happen, but he's just having trouble doing that. Looks like we're going to see a warp in of probably Zealots here at that hidden base to try to take out the SCVs there.
Yeah, there's only a Marauder there, so... Oh, there is a bunker actually full of units of that base.
Oh, is there? Oh.
Yeah, smart move by MMA. I did not expect to see that.
Huh.
MMA moving out while Oz is going to be in an awkward position attacking these rocks.
Yeah.
He does smartly keep his Templar, though, at his main base so he can slow down any pushes with Storms there.
And he's going to need him.
He's absolutely going to need them.
MMA. Oh.
Here we go. The Templar clumped up again. The Stalkers in the front. They need to blink to the side. Zealots coming from behind, though.
Oh, it's going to be enough. The force fields were kind of crazy here for Oz.
I don't think this is going to be enough.
Not very good, yeah.
He did not use any Storms. He decided to feed back medevacs, and that is going to be the end of this game.
No kidding, yeah. That was not really what we needed to see right there. Yeah, he's going to attack. Zealots are not going to be able to take out this bunker.
There was even a Viking there to deal with the Warp Prism. And
third base being taken up by MMA right now. This looks like Game 3 is going to go to Slayers MMA.
Looks like it, man. Zealots coming here, some Stalkers as well to help clean up, and he may hold a little bit longer here.
Maybe.
Well, with good micro, it's looking like probably not.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm like, oh my god, like the new patch with these upgrades, man. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, the thing is though, is that he's catching some medevacs. That helps as well.
Very true.
He's shooting at one without anything in it right now, but it's the thought that counts.
Well, the real problems here is he now has no army. He's got a fourth base. He needs to get up. He's making it right now, but it's very vulnerable. He lost his Templar Archives. He is making Colossi right now.
That's right. MMA is not making Vikings. MMA still, though, about 30 supply ahead, almost 40 supply ahead. And the upgrades for MMA are keeping up with the upgrades for Oz. He's getting everything just a little bit later. But unless Oz, engages at that exact timing where his upgrades have happened and MMA's haven't, the upgrades just don't really factor in this game.
Very true. Stalker's trying to continue to hold that watchtower, but MMA not giving it up anymore. He's actually going to catch some of these Stalkers, maybe.
Oh, yes, he will. Oh, blinking away just in case. Just in time.
These Templar do have enough for Storm, but will he be able to avoid the EMPs? He needs to come over here and defend this base. He's not going over there. Now he is.
Yeah, he's going to maybe try to catch the units. I don't know.
I cannot imagine this Nexus staying alive. Nice feedbacks here, but he still has to deal with the major army.
Yeah, well, he's just going to give up this base right now, and a lot of probes with it, I think. Yeah, the Nexus goes down, and
MMA doesn't even need to run from this. He could actually fight. He does decide to fight and kill a few Zealots before retreating. MMA just so ahead at this point.
Yeah, well, he just hasn't let Oz get any traction at all this game. This has just kind of been a slow, sad death for FXO Oz this entire game. It's tough to watch.
He's been trying his best to use those Stalkers in the middle of the map and see pushes like this coming, but MMA said, no, I won't let you, and then he just is doing these attacks when Oz is unaware of them. Yeah. Right now, MMA getting Terran building armor, getting high-sec auto-tracking, making another planetary. He's basically, he could sit back and take his hands off the keyboard for 30 seconds and probably be okay, but Oz is not going to give up. He's going to try to attack down here at the southern location to kind of attack the heart, but MMA has so many structures here to help deter the Zealots, for example.
Yeah, well, he is very, very Zealot heavy right now. A couple Colossi, but
charging a little bit prematurely here. Way too many Zealots getting out of position.
Oh, man, yeah, his Zealots way, way out of position. Nice storms, though, forcing back MMA.
Yeah, getting some really good storms, but
here come the ghosts.
EMP is going off as well, and Oz, I don't know, he's got still a decent army here. Will MMA decide to engage?
Looks like he will. There's a lot of
Oz
Archons
could win
there.
this, man. Oz could win this fight.
Oh, great force field from Oz, and it looks like he will push MMA back.
Oh, he absolutely will. The Archons running forward here, and it looks like MMA is going to have to retreat.
Yeah, somehow, some way, Oz pushing back Slayer's MMA after being behind the entire game so far, and MMA just does not have enough Vikings to handle those Colossi.
He's actually going to lose everything that you guys see on the screen here. There's nothing there to deter this attack. He's backing up into a corner.
I think so.
The medevac's very low on hit points here.
Wow, and Oz is just going to keep putting the pressure on MMA.
He is, but this does allow MMA to go and attack Oz's Nexus again.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know, he may be able to end this game now, though. If he attacks right at this moment, he's going for it.
Yeah, we'll see. He knows he needs to. He's warping in a lot more Templar. Bring him in. Can he get the good force field?
Great storm on the majority of the army of MMA. Oz may win this game right here.
Yeah, he certainly could. There's not a lot of meat in this army, though. Not a lot of Zealots here, but the Archons are so beefy. That helps out quite a bit.
Yeah, even though he's doing a lot of damage here, MMA has a lot of mining, but he just does not have a very strong army. He's going to try to push up the ramp.
And I don't know if this is going to work.
Storms going off, though, on both armies.
Yeah, the storms are really what's doing it right now for MMA. More Archons coming in right now. A drop, though, in the main of Oz.
That means the Cybernetics core has been destroyed, but a lot of units warping in. He should be able to defend this if he controls his units properly.
Medevacs don't have any energy right now back in the main of Oz. Oh, but he's not using his Templars. He's actually just losing them.
He lost all of his Templar there. He's going to start losing production soon. There is a Colossus, though.
Yeah, the Colossus with those Zealots is going to be enough, I think.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
And MMA may just lose here. His Vikings falling in the main base. They're fighting on the ground.
Oh, it's just so close, but I think the Archons in the main of MMA might be enough. MMA moving down to the natural of Oz as well.
Guys, this is the most exciting game I have ever seen, and I think Oz is going to take it. He's destroying all the barracks now. There's no answer. He's cleaned up the drop in his main.
Yeah, he's got the production buildings camped. MMA is going to lift off. I don't know how that's going to really help him here.
He does have planetaries on the right side of the map, but there's nothing mining there.
Yeah, that's right. And with all the production time that MMA is losing, Oz is going to be able to get so far ahead in units.
In fact, he should already start remaking barracks, but he's not doing it. He's not remaking barracks. He's got 1,300. There he goes. As you guys can see, 5 barracks being produced on the production tab.
Yeah, will it be soon enough? And I don't think so. Oz is double the supply of MMA right now. Well, the worker count good engagement
is 53 probes and 32 SVs. With the amount of orbitals on the map, that's kind of a negligible factor.
Yeah.
But Oz is already gearing up to attack this location. MMA has no army, can no longer pressure Oz at all. he's just going to be hunkering down here trying to defend until he can get that production up, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Yeah, as much as I admire MMA and like him, I think this game is going to be it. Oh, those SCVs, they will tell you that's time to end the game. They're like, quick before we all die, please. But it's too late. They're already dead. MMA is a cruel master.
He's actually going to send his Templar up the ramp here, targeting down that planetary.
Yeah, it's over, guys. I mean, MMA is trying to salvage something here. He's got little groups of units around the map here and there, but there's just no way that he can come close to competing with Oz.
No way, no how. Nobody know how. No!
Now, if this were a different map, well, that would be a horse of a different color, Wolf.
Well, MMA has landed his barracks back in his main base. Since Oz ignored them, he's still producing units, but I just don't think it's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. 80 supply almost ahead right now for FXO Oz. MMA can try, but he's losing. You know, he doesn't really have much mining at all right now either.
Yeah, MMA's got those barracks just blowing to the top right of the map.
Yeah, why not, man?
That's all you can really hope for at this point. It's got to be frustrating to lose a game like this, but I have to say, I have never been more impressed in my life to watch a game. This is actually the game that you guys should tell all of your friends about. I cannot believe he was able to make this work.
Yeah, I was just shocked he was able to pull out that fight.
This is what we're talking about when we say Oz has good decision-making in this matchup, guys.
Oh,
he's the only Protoss I know who would be able to make this happen.
Yeah. His units are a little bit spread out right now.
Yeah, he's got to be very careful because MMA still does have that one chunk of Marauders. He is going to warp in some units here that are going to get caught. That's not very good, but now he knows where the Marauders are, and all he has to do is find them and kill them.
Yeah, such a small army for MMA right now as medevacs, again, are nearly out of energy.
The income tab actually shows that both players have about the same income right now, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But the army supply is 80 for Oz to 59 of his opponent.
Oh, he's going to load up. Yep, he is
He's going to load up here. A lot of these medevacs low on hit points. There's a cannon here. He's going to have to be very careful with how he lands those.
Man, he's going to go for a last-ditch effort drop in the main, try to take out some key pylons and production buildings, maybe.
I don't know. Oz is actually going to wait. Yeah, Oz is actually going to attack right now. This is the best opportunity MMA has.
Well, I think this is a good opportunity for both of these guys. Oz is going to be able to go through the base here, take out this group of units for MMA. MMA landing in the main of Oz. Not a lot to defend there. If MMA can kill some pylons.
Yeah, I mean, this is the best opportunity he's going to have. A lot of Templar are coming into the main base of MMA. He needs to get some storms off.
Oh, he's going to lose a Colossus too, possibly. Oh, Zealot's blocking the choke along with the Colossus to fire. MMA immediately picking up again.
And MMA's main base, which was already under siege, is now completely cleaned up, but he's still producing units at the top right. As you guys can see those barracks there.
Well, MMA is waging some major hardcore guerrilla warfare this game, man.
He is trying his best.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you look at what Oz has running around the map right now, it's just, you know, despite the little victories that MMA has here and there, I don't know. It's
could he feed back that medevac?
He could,
Not
but
enough
he
energy.
Kill it, yeah. And he knows that, too. He's like, well, I don't want to damage it without killing it, but it's like the Empire versus the Rebel Alliance, only this time the Rebel Alliance really doesn't have a chance. There's like, I'm sorry, there's no exhaust ports to fire your concussive shells into this time, Marauders.
I guess not, man.
Yeah.
And he finds the barracks. Now no units can be produced. A few units left in the main base of Oz, but MMA with just no army, no real mining, is going to kind of clean up this base temporarily, though. Nice positioning on his Marines as well, but no production.
Well, I mean, if you look at the supply, too, it's actually 120 supply ahead right now for Oz. It may be time to GG, possibly.
He's trying everything he can. Right now, I'll give you guys all the unit counts. 5 mules, 2 SCVs, 2 medevacs, 1 marauder, and 2 marines for MMA. Versus 46 probes, 23 zealots, 3 archons, 3 colossi, a stalker, and 13 high templar.
You know what? If you look at MMA's money right now, you can tell why he's trying this. You know, he's like, I still have the buildings. If I can just sneak around and outposition him and be, you know, creative about it, I've got the money to make units.
Now, he does have a landed starport with a tech lab. He could go for cloak. That's something people try to do sometimes in this type of situation, but he's actually making a second starport here, too. Yeah, he has a robo. He has an observer. He has, in fact, just 1 observer. He's not going for cloak just yet, and the zealot finds a starport. And, you know, he starts on cloak, but it's just not, it's not going to work out.
Goodbye,
all of his units cleaned up now.
They're like, why couldn't we have flown to that 2-player map with the same tile set?
Well, MMA drops his last Command Center here. Oh, second to last. He's got 2 Command Centers left, both of them with a ton of mule energy that he's not using. He may want to try to scan and kill observers, but...
Well, he knows that if he can starve out Oz, that he's got a chance, you know, maybe. Oz is actually putting a Command Center on the left side of the map right now. Oh, yeah, that's going to be that. Those Zelts are going to actually kill this way before Cloak finishes. Oh, but the Banshee's going to kill the Zelts before they can kill the Tech Lab, maybe. Nope.
Well, there's no SCV to repair. Yeah, that is it for that Tech Lab.
I think that's what's going to cause the GG.
He does have another Tech Lab starport hidden, though, and he's going to try it again.
Well, are there any? There is a Command Center left, so MMA is not revealed. But if Oz wins this, coming back from, let's see, 164 supply down, 154 supply down, I think that will officially be the most amazing comeback in the entire of video game history, you know? Like, if MMA wins this game, you might as well never even watch that Comeback Ken video anymore on YouTube.
That'd be like,
that's going to be boring compared to, like, this game if MMA can actually come back and win this.
Yeah, that'd be like my cat beating the campaign on Brutal, man. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay?
Your cat beating the campaign on Brutal actually sounds really exciting, but there goes the last starport. And I don't know if MMA...
He doesn't see the second starport, but I'm sure that he will find it soon enough. Even if Cloak comes out, will it really matter? No.
He's got to know that Oz has a robo and that he's got observers.
He's got 2 observers now. He's got another Nexus mining, which
and cannons.
Yeah, I don't
know why MMA is doing this.
Let's be honest. I don't know why he's still in the game.
Yeah, okay, let's be honest. He should have left the game.
All right, here's some real talk, guys.
All right.
He should have left the game, okay?
Yeah.
But I think he feels comfortable. Okay, I should have beaten Oz in this game. I'm frustrated. I want to make him freak out. I want to make him get nervous. I want him to be uncertain as to whether or not he's going to win this game. I want to stress him out because next game I'm going to play a long game and I will win.
GG.
GG.
That is it. Well. Perfect. So Oz taking a win, being like, well, that was a long game.
A long game indeed, man.
You know, in Team League, you see a lot of strategy where the idea is to tire out the player, too. Normally, you don't do that if you're going to play the next game as well, but, you know, I could see maybe MMA doing it for that reason. It's possible, but...
Yeah, this is a best of 5, so
yeah,
not a best of 3. Otherwise, Oz would be advancing right now.
Yeah, and Oz advancing would be just a crazy thing.
I mean, we talked a little bit about how MMA was jet-lagged, but, I mean, Oz is too.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we were told specifically MMA is not feeling well right now.
Yeah, it's not just jet lag for him, and you can see it when you look at him. I mean, you know, we know MMA. We talk to him, like, outside of the game, you know, and all that. But
in the makeup room, he just didn't even seem himself.
Yeah.
He kind of looked like he was staring off into space a little bit.
Yeah, usually he's, like, really, you know, energetic and like, oh, hey, what's up? And today he was like, hi.
But I don't want to devalue that win from Oz.
No.
Oh, my God. I mean... OMG, like I want to go like this, then like make an M, and then like...
How do you make a G with your...
I don't
you, like,
know,
kind of go
but
like this, I guess, sort of? Well, that's backwards, but... Well, for me, it's the front way, but for you, I guess it's like this? I don't know. That just looks like... I don't know what that looks like, but it's not a G.
Tell your friends to go and watch that VOD. This is
well, at least up to a certain minute mark, anyway.
Protoss history right here. A Protoss comes back in a PvT when he has about half the size of army as his opponent.
Yeah.
What? This happened. He engaged in the perfect spot and then attacked his opponent and had just enough Templar at home to defend against the drops. Even though he was like down 3 bases.
Well,
what?
Oz is good with his Twilight tech. It's just how it is.
That's how it is.
Those guys made up though. They're friends now. The Marine and the Zealot stand together all day. All right. So Oz is leaving.
He was like, I thought it was a best of 3. He's like, why are we here?
He's like, yay, I won. Oh, there he goes. Run, Oz. He's going to run right past us. Oh, crowd clapping for Oz. So, hello again. It's been a long time. I'm glad we can see each other again. Hi. So, well, sometimes you have long games, and sometimes players just get out of the booth and run.
Oh,
you know? I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like Oz actually said he needed to go to the bathroom, and the referee said you have 30 seconds, so that explains it.
There you go,
he can do it in 30 seconds. I think his time's already up, but...
Well, I don't know. He's got like 15 seconds left right now.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to make it.
That's all right. I mean,
okay.
After a long game like that, sometimes you just got to, you know, chill out for a second. And
well, at MLG, we saw, you know, other cases of players needing to go leave the bathroom as well.
There he went. He's like 30 seconds, no problem.
That
he's
was,
like,
that
actually,
was
yes.
honestly like 30 seconds.
He's like, actually, yes, I am the
he's
Wizard
so
of Oz.
fast. Wow. So would we call that APM? That was the worst joke I've ever told in my life. All right. Pretend that never happened. All right. So he's back. He's back in the booth. Everything's fine. Everything's great. We're going to play a dual site. Maybe not the best map. The greatest map for Oz, actually.
Not the best, but
It's a
he's
tough
only
map
got
for
one
Protoss.
win left, man, to take it, to get out of here and say, you know what, I made it to the round of 4. Did I miss a joke? I'm sorry.
No.
You're looking at me weird.
No, I'm still disgusted with myself.
All right, here we go. The countdown is finished. Will Oz close out the series, or will MMA come back here? Let's find out at the GSL round of 8. I am Wolf, and with me is Doa. Here we go. Here we go.
All right.